What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the greatest college football playoff games of all time. Let's check this out. Make sure y'all go sub to my boy Just Jalen.
This video being announced a couple days ago, I wanted to make a video on the greatest 14 college football playoff game. Just a disclaimer before we get any further in this video, this will be just semi-final games, so national championship games will not be included. But if you want the national championship version of this video, let me know by liking this video. The first college football playoff game we're going to talk about is the 2018 Rose Bowl between Oklahoma and Georgia. This Oklahoma team was led by quarterback Baker Mayfield, along with players such as CeeDee Lamb, while Georgia was led by the two-head running back duo
Sony Michel, Nick Chubb,
and under center was freshman quarterback Jake Fromm.
Whatever happened to Jake Fromm, bro? Because I don't think he lasted that long in the NFL.
Really good, as both teams started with a touchdown. Oklahoma punched it in with Rodney Anderson, and then you had Jake Fromm find Sony Michel so he can scamper into the end zone. But after those two teams traded touchdowns, it looked like Oklahoma had a chance to pull away, as they responded with back-to-back touchdowns, going up 21-7, and Rodney Anderson already had 3 touchdowns in the first half.
In the clear, headed for the end zone.
Georgia then got their offense going as they responded with a touchdown by Sony Michel, but then Oklahoma responded with a field goal and a touchdown, going up 31-14. But Georgia kept that rhythm on offense, and they scored 17 unanswered points and 24 consecutive points. So Georgia now had momentum, and it looked like they were going to keep it, as a couple drives later, Baker Mayfield would throw an interception, and that will lead to good field position for Georgia, and then Jake Fromm will find a receiver in the end zone for a touchdown to take the lead. Although Oklahoma responded with a touchdown, and then on the following drive by Georgia, they will fumble, Oklahoma will recover for a touchdown, and they will go up 45-38. Georgia responded with a touchdown of their own, and that would send the game into overtime. First overtime,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. NFL need to start doing college football overtime rules, bro, because I'm tired of just seeing, you know what I'm saying, one team get the ball in overtime and then just go down, score a touchdown, game over, bro. Like, they need to change the OT rules to college rules, bro.
Both teams trade field goals, and
I promise you that's gonna make the games top, like, even more better, bro. 100%.
So now all Georgia needed was a touchdown to win the game and send them to a national title, and they would do just that.
Okay.
This game was an instant classic, arguably the best college football playoff game of all time, and arguably the best Rose Bowl of all time. Now we jump to the 2019.
I remember this game
between Clemson and Ohio State, and
I remember
these
this
two teams
game
saw each other back in 2016, where Clemson won 31-0. These teams were different now, though. Ohio State was led by Justin Fields, and Clemson was led by Trevor Lawrence. Both of these quarterbacks were ranked number 1, number 2 in the recruiting class, and they are both seen as future NFL stars. And if Clemson won this game, then they had a chance to win back-to-back national titles. Then you had Ohio State, who won the inaugural college football playoff back in 2015, and this will be their second national title appearance this decade. Now, this game started out rocky for Clemson because Ohio State defense was shutting their offense down, and Clemson's normally great defense was getting demolished by J.K. Dobbins and Ohio State's offense.
Oh, Ohio State J.K. Dobbins was nasty, bro. I think his last season at Ohio State, he rushed for over 2,000 yards.
Anything they wanted on offense, they
like, just injuries have really fucked him up in the NFL.
3 field goals and 1 touchdown. And Clemson needed something to swing their way real quick. If not, this game could get ugly, and that's exactly what happened. On third down, Ohio State cornerback Shaun Wade was sacked Trevor Lawrence, but he would call for targeting, giving them the first down. You can say this targeting call changed the game, because if Ohio State gets the ball back, they can have a good chance of going up 3 or 4 possessions. After this, Clemson will march down the field, and Travis Etienne will find the end zone. Then on Clemson's next possession, Trevor Lawrence will take the field, and Travis Etienne will find the end.
Why I look like T-Law about to propose to this nigga, gang?
Then on Clemson's next possession, Trevor Lawrence will break a 67-yard run for a touchdown. Even though Ohio State had the lead, Clemson had all the momentum. And then Clemson's next possession, they would find the end zone once again, and that makes it 21 unanswered points, and they would take the lead 21-16. Ohio State offense would stall again. Clemson would get the ball back with a chance to go up 2 possessions. Then Justin Ross fumbled a pass, and Ohio State scooped it up, returned it for 6. But
ain't Justin Ross still on the Chiefs?
As they ruled an incomplete pass. Let me know down in the comments, was this a catch or was this not?
All right, let's look at this. Okay, so hold on. Let's go back.
6, but then it was.
We about to sell this right now. Okay, so he got 1 foot down, 2 foot, 3 foot.
Was this a catch?
Yeah, that's a catch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a catch. That nigga had 4 feet down. He trying to make a football move, bro. Ball got ripped out.
Now both teams
That's a
would go
catch,
scoreless
for sure.
the next couple of possessions, but then Ohio State found
Real
the end
ball
zone
knowledge,
again
bro.
as Justin Fields connected with Chris Olave. Clemson will respond back, taking the lead 29-23. Ohio State would then drive all the way down the field, but Justin Fields and Chris Olave had a miscommunication at the end of the game, and it resulted in an interception, and Clemson would get the win. And this was one of the better Fiesta Bowls in the 14 college football playoff era. Now we move on to another Fiesta Bowl, this time between TCU and Michigan. Michigan was looking for their first college football playoff
Yeah,
win.
bro. I can't believe TCU beat these niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Appearance,
And then
TCU
TCU
was
went
the
on
first
to get
college football playoff
dismantled in
win
the
the first.
natty, bro.
And the game would open up with Michigan breaking a big run, but they wouldn't get no points out of it because they would go for it on 4th and goal and not get it. Then in
Dumbasses.
Michigan fashion, on the following offensive drive for them, JJ McCarthy would throw a pick 6 and TCU would take the lead 7-0. Then it looked like TCU was going to blow the doors open in this game because they quickly went up 21-3 by halftime. Michigan
Okay.
respond coming out of half as they made the lead 21-16. And just when it looked like Michigan was gaining momentum, TCU
That boy
took it
Max
right back
Duggan.
and they scored on their next offensive possession, and then JJ McCarthy threw another pick 6. Michigan would bounce back from this pick 6 as they cut the lead 34-22, but TCU scored again, making the lead 41-22. Michigan responded right back with a touchdown of their own, and now the score is 41-30 going into the fourth quarter. TCU would then get the ball, fumble the ball, Michigan will recover, they will score a touchdown off of the turnover, and then they would get a 2-point conversion. Now the lead is 41-38. Literally on the next drive, Michigan pushed
Johnson.
everybody on defense, and they left Quentin Johnson open on a drag route, and he took it 76 yards to the house.
Wow.
TCU would then score another field goal, Michigan would get a touchdown, but it really wouldn't matter. TCU would convert a couple first downs, they would ice the game, they would win 51-45, and they would punch their ticket to their first national title game. And the good thing about that college football playoff semifinal was that it delivered another great game right after
Yep.
with Georgia.
Now, Ohio State should have won this game, bro. They should have won this fucking game. I think Marvin Harrison got hurt late in the game, which he was dominating, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And then Noah Ruggles missed a kick at midnight, bro. Like, he completely shanked that shit, bro. Like, I'm sitting here like, please do not let these niggas win this game, bro. Please do not let these niggas win this game.
Ohio State. You had Ohio State led by C.J. Stroud, Marvin Harrison Jr., and then you had Georgia, who was looking for back-to-back championship appearances. Ohio State would draw first blood in this game as C.J. Stroud connected with Marvin Harrison for a touchdown. See, Georgia responded right back with a touchdown, but it did not matter for Ohio State's high-powered offense as they drove down the field, Myon Williams punched it in, then Ohio State got the ball back, and C.J. Stroud connected with Marvin Harrison Jr. once again. But of course, Georgia was the defending champs, so they responded how defending champs should have responded as they went down the field twice and scored back-to-back rushing touchdowns. Georgia would get a field goal as well, going up 24-21, but right before half, Ohio State scored a touchdown as C.J. Stroud connected with Xavier Johnson. First drive out of halftime for Ohio State, they found the end zone once again, and now they're up 35-24. Then the game-changing play happened.
Yup.
Near the
Marvin
end of the
Harrison
third
Jr.
quarter,
getting hurt.
Marvin Harrison Jr. would get hit in the end zone, and it would sideline him for the rest of the game. Now, this
Like,
Ohio
that
State
was a
defense
complete game changer, bro. Because if he didn't get hurt, bro, 100% Ohio State would have won this game.
really was talented outside of Marvin Harrison Jr., but Georgia couldn't cover that man the whole game, so with him out, it left a big hole on offense for Ohio State. Soon after, both teams would trade field goals. Then after that, Georgia would quickly respond with a touchdown. Ohio State would get a field goal, but Georgia would get another touchdown, and they would get the extra point, and that would put them up 42-41 with 54 seconds left. Ohio State needed a field goal to win, and they would get in position for that after they drove down.
How
the
do you
field,
miss that
but they
badly,
missed
bro?
it as he hooked the field goal. So Georgia would win 42-41, and they would make back-to-back national championship appearances.
Bailed
we jump
out.
all the way to the first ever college football playoff game between Alabama and Ohio State. And this Alabama team was seen as a normal Alabama team, while this Ohio State team was not because they had a third-string quarterback starting. Ohio State would open up the game with 2 field goals, but Alabama will open up the game with 3 touchdowns, including one off of Ohio State
Roll
turnover.
Tide.
Ohio State would then score 4 straight touchdowns, 2 before halftime, and then 2 after halftime, including the pick 6. After Alabama scored another touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott, Ohio State's running back, would break a big touchdown to make it 42-28. Alabama did have a chance to tie the game at the end, but a Hail Mary was intercepted and Ohio State won the game. And the team with the third string starting quarterback, starting in just his second game, advanced to a national title game. The last game we'll be talking about is last year's Rose Bowl between Alabama
This
and
shit,
Michigan.
bro. We should have won this fucking game, bro. Like, if our center wasn't so fucking, bro, dog shit, we would have won this
Remember,
game.
This game did not start out good for Michigan, as on the first possession, J.J. McCarthy threw a pick, but it was ruled incomplete. Alabama's first possession, Michigan would force a punt, but on that punt, it was muffed. Alabama recovered, and they scored off of that turnover. Now, after this, Michigan would score 2 touchdowns, and Alabama would score a field goal to make it 13-10 at halftime with Michigan up. And this was a very slow-paced game by each offense. Alabama would score a touchdown and a field goal in the fourth quarter to go up 20-13. And with just a little bit under 4 minutes remaining, Michigan would need a drive to tie the game, and they would get just that as J.J. McCarthy led Michigan down the field and scored a touchdown. The game would go into overtime after that, and Michigan would score on the first possession. And on 4th and goal from the 3-yard line for Alabama, they would decide to run a quarterback draw and not.
Nah, it wasn't even that, bro. It was a L snap.
Overtime after that.
I think that the snap was low, right?
On the first possession, and on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think the snap was low, and Milroe had to just pull that shit himself, gang.
Alabama, they would decide to run a quarterback draw and not get it, sending Michigan.
Either way, that shit was just stupid.
As you can see, there's been many entertaining college football playoff games in the 14 playoff era, and it'll be interesting to see what classic college football playoff games we'll see in the 12-team college football playoff era. But that'll be all for this video, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.
Hey man, WVid as always. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Y'all let me know what other college football videos you want me to react to. Without further ado, I'm out. Gang!